I know what you're thinking, and I'm thinking it too. Maybe we should both just let it go. You know my anxiety, I'm trying to be what you want, and I get so overwhelmed. Every time I climb up your walls.
I know you don't feel the same way, or that you can't feel the same way. That feels more accurate somehow. I know it. I've always known it, really. Perhaps that's why I feel the way I do. I'm so horrendously desperate to feel something, anything that means I'm alive, and yet I'm so terrified of life. But there's no consequence to this, whatever this is, because there can't be one. There won't ever be one, right? So with you, I get to feel so painfully, so ecstatically real, and it doesn't matter for a second. Sometimes I think you must feel it too. You sit next to me doing absolutely nothing at all, and I sit there doing absolutely nothing at all, and yet the air hums, it pulses, it's alive with static electricity. I imagine someone would walk in the room and we'd be sat there with all our hairs on end, like some dusty old battered school hall broom. Battered as though we've lived 1,000 lives in a second of living, but wiry and stuck on end, electrified. Oh. I imagined so many times the way I would describe this feeling and how I would tell you about this world happening inside my head, and yet here I am, comparing us to a broom. A broom. Not just any broom, but a used and battered broom. You make me stupid. All these clever, brave words in my head, and you make me dumb. I open my mouth, ready for a universe of feeling, but instead these mumbling, tumbling words fall out. You must think I'm so small, so childish. I imagine I see it in your eyes, something like pity, only worse. And I want to rebel and fight against you, and this image you must have of me, and take you down and show you what I can be and put you firmly in your place. Of course, it's not your fault, is it? None of this could possibly be your fault. Not the way I feel about myself, or the way I feel about you. You're faultless. A blameless angel. Do you believe in angels? In God? You behave so godless, and yet there's this creeping understanding in me that you must have faith. I don't know why I know that, or where it came from, I just do. And that's a juxtaposition. It's enthralling. You are a contradiction that I have to figure out. I know you so intimately, and yet not at all. And I want to study you. I want to know how your face folds and creases when you sleep. Your first thought when you step out of the shower in the morning, and your last thought before sleep takes you. I want to know what you dream of, and I want to dream with you. Fight the monsters in your nightmares and dance with you when you dream of stars and I could never like things by halves. I remember as a child, I had these dolls in their pretty dresses with their gorgeous ringlet curls. They were my whole world. I'd invented a whole universe they existed in, and I wanted to live in it forever. One day, my sister cut the hair off my favourite doll. I could have set fire to her hair, but I couldn't find the matches. So instead, I locked myself in my room for 3 whole days. I wouldn't set fire to anyone now, obviously, but the intensity is still the same. It's all-consuming or nothing. I'm ravenous or disinterested. A junkie or bored. And this feeling is so intoxicating. I'm addicted to you. No, I'm addicted to the idea of you. That's how I know it isn't love. It's that je ne sais quoi that feels a lot like love but isn't love. And that's how I know it can never be. I don't love you and you can't love me, and therefore it isn't love. Even if you can feel the static between us, it's still not love. You see, if it was love, my word would be clever, right? This would be like Shakespeare. I would have books a mountain high filled with sonnets where I compare you to roses or daybreak or, I don't know, the smell of freshly baked bread. But you and I, we are just a broom. A dusty, old, battered school hall broom. And this feeling? Soon to be forgotten. Soon to be forgotten.
I guess I should know better. Can't trust you. Take it back. You're a liar. Promises burning in the fire. No respect. Broke up with me in a text. You'll do anything to prove you on your own. Picking fights, stubborn.